Hello guys, today we're going to go over 6.2 example 7. Now example 7 states find the determinant and inverse of a 3 by 3 matrix. Note, you won't have to find the inverse of a 3 by 3 matrix, but you do need to find the determinant, because if you can't find the determinant of a 3.3 of a 3 times 3 matrix, you will not be able to work tomorrow. So all you need to know for today is how to find the determinant of a 3 by 3 matrix. Now, first of all, you have to know how to find the determinant of a 2 by 2 matrix, or you will be unable to find the determinant of a 3 by 3 matrix. So make sure you review that. So how do you begin working? What you're gonna do is you're gonna take the top line and you're gonna break each element down into a group. So you're gonna do the first element here. It's always minus the second element minus the second element. If the second element were negative, minus a negative would turn it into a positive. Plus the third element. So I have the first element as is, the third element as is, and the middle element always has a minus in front of it. So again, if it's a positive value, it will become -2. If it's a negative value, it would become positive. Now, why do I leave the spaces? Because the way this is gonna work is, if I chose the first element, then I'm gonna choose the bottom elements of the columns I am not using and find the determinant of these numbers. And when I pick the middle value, I'm gonna find the determinant of the bottom of the columns I am not using. So this would be 1 minus 1, 2, and 0. So you're always using the bottom two elements of the columns not included in the front number. And this 4, I would use these 4 elements. So it'd be 1 minus 1, -1, and 4. So again, in the first element that is up here, I find the determinant of this small 2 by 2 matrix and then multiply it by -3. The middle element I use, and you have to put it in that exact same order from left to right. I use the bottom 2 elements of the columns that are not included in the top element. And when I use the third number, I'm going to be using these 4 elements. So again, to find the matrix of a 2 by 2, to find the determinant of a 2 by 2 matrix, you multiply A times D minus B times C. So -1 times 0 is 0 minus B times D, or B times C minus 8. I would get -8 in here. That would be the determinant of that matrix, -8. Here I have 1 times 0 is 0 minus -1 times 2, -2. This turns positive. So the determinant in here would be +2. And here I have 1 times 4, which is 4, minus -1 times -1, which is +1. 4 minus 1 is 3. Now you're going to scale or multiply what was on the outside with the determinant. This would become 24 minus 4 plus 12. 24 minus 4 is 20, plus 12 is 32. The determinant of this matrix is 32. Since it is non-zero, it has an inverse. And that's pretty much all you have to know what to do today. So again, the tricky part is finding the determinants of the bottom parts that you aren't using. Only the top part, and always the top part gets split. You always split the top part in 3, and it's always plus, so the first element minus the second one plus the third, always. So make sure you put your signs correctly. Find the determinant, multiply, combine, that's the determinant. You need to know the determinant in order to work tomorrow, and obviously for the test on Friday. There's gonna be a lot about 3 by 3 matrices, so make sure you know how to do everything. If you have questions, let me know. Otherwise, have a great day.